exciting to do today. I have the photo shoot on Sunday and we're doing a Cher-Inspired photo shoot. I don't know how to put images on videos yet, so the next clip is going to be the photo I'm going to reference. So I bought a bunch of this fabric, the see-through fabric that kind of matches my skin tone. I bought a bunch of this fabric to make the bodysuit from scratch. But I always forget that I can't sew. Just slips my mind every fucking time. So instead, I went to Beals. This was after I bought 3 yards of this, by the way. And I tried to make the bodysuit. Failed. So I went to Beals. And I bought a pink version of this bra and nude version of this underwear right there. I put it on and I marked with brown marker where I want the mesh fabric to go. So I'm actually going to sew mesh onto this, and then I'm going to cut the fabric off. This isn't even right-sided anymore. So that I can mimic the bodysuit that she's got on. So all this pink is not going to show. Where this brown is, I'm putting mesh there. Okay, so what we're going to do is use a scrap fabric that was cut from the bodysuit I made. We're just going to sew this on here. I'm going to sew it inside out so that the seam is on the inside. I'm just gonna sew it. I always forget that I can't sew, and then I buy all this stuff to make bodysuits, and it gets fucked up because I always forget that I can't sew. I'm always like, oh, I can make a bodysuit. Hunter, how many bodysuits have you tried to make and failed at making? I've tried to make like 5 bodysuits, and I sucked at all of them, and I just don't learn. I just think this time's gonna be different. It's not, Hunter. It's not gonna be different. Stop making bodysuits. I just can't stop myself. Okay, let me just clarify. I know how to fix stuff and do minor things on the sewing machine, but I cannot make clothes from scratch. Thought I should clear that up since I obviously know my way around a sewing machine in this clip. So now we are just cutting the fabric. Bam. So you can't even see. Now when I put it on, you won't be able to see it. And all this will be covered with tinsel. But I just need this so that I can do that. Alright, next, with the bra. Ooh, I can't really see it. It didn't bleed through like the underwear did. Here, we'll do green. Okay, so we're just doing the same exact thing that we did with the underwear. We're doing it on this bra. That wasn't self-explanatory already. Perfect. Okay. Perfect. So all this can be covered with tinsel. Phase 1 complete. Next phase is to hot glue this door curtain to these items. I got these at Hobby Lobby. I'm pretty sure they sell them at the dollar store though. I was just there. I had to get fabric because I thought I was doing something else, but I wasn't. Okay. So we're gonna do this and descend it. Fuck. Alright, let's open this and let's see what we're working with. I got trapped over there. Ooh, shit. Okay. I don't need that much. Okay, let's bring it back up. Let's bring it back up. We don't have to start from the top. We can start from the bottom. Okay. So let's start off with this much. We're just going to cut it off. I'm just going to cut them as I need them. Here, we'll cut it at this thing. That's entirely too long. I did not read the measurements. So we're going to hot glue these individual strands on here. We're going to go boop, 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 boop. All right, is this hot enough? Let's see. Okay, so the reason why you see me blowing on the tinsel after I put the glue on it is because I noticed that the hot glue was melting the mesh. So I had to cool it off just a little bit so that it wouldn't melt holes all over the place. Okay, so the reason why I'm taping the underwear down is to stretch the fabric before I glue the tinsel on it. In my experience, usually when I glue things to like pants or a top that's really stretchy, it constricts it and it doesn't allow it to stretch. So I'm trying to stretch it out before I glue it to see if that would help me fit it over my thighs and all the way up to my hips once things are glued on there. And do not neglect those sides. I almost forgot. I did the front and the back, and I'm like, this is so cute, oh my gosh. No, you didn't do the sides, Hunter. And I don't know if y'all saw me do the underwear, but later on I put tinsel around the marker because I was wrong. You could definitely see it. So I thought it'd be easier to start off gluing tinsel on the marker versus just lifting up all the tinsel because as I don't know if you'd be able to see it in any of these clips, but the tinsel kept falling off of the fabric. So I don't know if I would use the hot glue method again if I made a similar costume. Because once I put it on for the photo shoot, tinsel was flying everywhere. I did bring my hot glue gun, but in the middle of shooting, you can't just stop and glue your outfit back together. It wasn't super noticeable at all. I don't think anyone noticed, except for when we were done and there's tinsel all over the floor. But you can't tell in any of the photos that some of the tinsel fell off. And right here, I'm just gonna glue a strip of tinsel on the bottom because I realized that it wasn't full enough. And I couldn't put more tinsel on top because it was all, you know, full, but not full. Like there's no more room to glue tinsel, but the outfit on top was not full enough. So I'm just gluing a whole strip down the bottom of the front piece. And now I'm just gluing a couple on the back. I did neglect the back on both the top and the bottom just because I wasn't going to get any back shots. It was mostly just front and side shots. And this is how it turned out. I love it. Look how sparkly! Okay, so I need a swig of coffee. Maybe I had my vape in. So, I just tried to make fairy wings. Failed. But that's okay, because I just ordered some. It's not the wings I want. So instead of having the wings, I bought like the wings that go around your neck and you hold with the sticks and it fans up like that. I'm gonna use that instead because now I have this new vision where I'm in the sparkly costume and I'm holding it up like this, and I'm holding it up like this, and I'm sitting on my knees with my tassels. Love it. So I had to buy that. So it's meant to be. I was meant to have that vision instead of making the wings for the original vision. So I'm not mad. So now what we're going to do is I have this wig I'm going to use as my Cher wig. So it's super long, just like Cher's hair. It's also lace front, which is awesome. I got this from a wig shop that was closing down in Savannah. So it was originally $69.99, but everything was like 70% off. So they're getting rid of all their stuff. I got a bunch of wigs from there. I'm so happy. But with this wig, what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab my needlepoint needle, the tinsel, put it through here, shoot it up through the wig so that it's like this. So that's what we're gonna do. We'll see. Okay, so let's see. I guess the first one should be like right here. So we're not gonna put it in the part. So we're not putting it in the part, I'm putting it next to the part. Let's see if you can see my needle. Do you see my needle? Okay, so I was hoping that the tinsel would actually fall and not be so bent up at the top, but that didn't matter because I ended up wearing the same hairstyle that I wore the night before at a drag show I went to. My friend Aisha finger waved my hair. I slept in it, and then the day of the shoot, it still looked as new as when she did it the first time. So I just ended up using that hairstyle. But I'm looking at my wig right now as I'm editing, and it in fact did not fall. So it still looks as bad as the video. But you live and you learn. Hi, Hunter. So right now I'm just getting ready for the shoot. I'm actually just tweezing my eyebrows, clean them up a little bit. Okay, next I put on some e.l.f. primer. I just put it all over my face and parts of my neck. Okay, so now I'm going to use half my beauty blender and put on my L'Oreal True Match Foundation. Sorry about my face. I was not in a good mood at this point, so I'm sorry if I look angry, but can't help how you feel. Alright, so now I'm going to use the Evolution Mega Bronzer. I'm going to put that all over my face. Just contour my face, put it everywhere. I usually use a mixture of NYX blush and, what is this, the Balm blush. Don't know that. Alright, now I'm going to contour my nose, under my lip. Swish, swish, swish. Put it all over. I go into my eyebrows to kind of define where my eyebrows start. Now I'm just putting on some white Avon, like shimmery type eyeshadow. It's not very pigmented, but I didn't want to look like washed out or anything, so it didn't matter what it looked like. And then I'm gonna get like a darker silver shimmer. I think it's from L'Oreal's Shimmer palette. I can't really remember, but I'm just gonna put it on the outer corners of my eye, in my crease, and then like where my eyeliner would go to get like a smudged look. Alright, and right here I'm just taking like an eyeliner brush and I'm doing all the colors I did on top on the bottom of my eye. Okay, and now I'm just prepping my eyebrows. I'm about to draw on my eyebrows. I use the Revlon Color Stay Brow Creator. It's got both the brush and the brow crayon. So I'm just filling in my brows. Okay, here I'm just patting on parts of my eyebrows to make it look more natural and not so drawn on, and then I'm just cleaning up the rest of my face where there's fallout. So I usually curl my lashes before I put on my mascara, and then after it dries, I curl them again, just to kind of make them stay. I'm using Better Than Sex mascara. It's my favorite mascara. It makes my lashes so super long. Okay, and then I pair this look with a pink lip, and then right here is where I'm cleaning out my mascara marks. And here's all the shit that I bring with me to every single photo shoot. Here's my face stuff, and then here is just random shit.